This comes
Yeah.
straight from the
Let's see
horse's
it.
mouth. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't see it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so small, but it reads that there is a new
It's
wrinkle from, I'm going to say his name wrong. I'm going to mess it up. Babakwa, whatever his name
okay.
is, the Notre Dame AD.
Mm.
He signed an agreement with the CFP that if Notre Dame is in the top 12 next year, that they get an automatic spot.
Who the hell made up that rule?
They signed some. I've never seen any other. I've never seen that before, ever, ever. They signed an agreement that if they are in, say what happens last year happened. Well, say what happened this year happens next year. It's between them and
Right.
one other team. Because they
They're gonna get it.
before the announcement is made, because of this agreement, they're automatically in, which to me is insane
I don't like this.
because all you had to
Yeah.
do was
No,
beat
they should be
two of the
penalized, not
teams and
rewarded.
all they had to do was beat the two teams that made it over them. They couldn't beat Texas A&M and they couldn't beat Miami.
Right.
All you got
You
to do is
lost to
beat one of
Miami.
those
Like,
two.
so how can you logically say you belong in there over any of those two teams that you lost to?
It's one of those
It
things
just doesn't make any sense. Do they have CTE?
when I no, honestly. And then another wrinkle, they're mad, they're pissed at the ACC. So this is the other thing. Notre Dame is only in football, nowhere else. Only in football, they play in the ACC. They play in the ACC. They actually share revenue with the ACC. The ACC technically airs their games as well.
Right, but they're
So,
unclaimed, aren't they?
yeah, they're an independent. They're independent. So,
Right,
one of the other things
right.
is like, so you make money every time you make the playoffs. So, other teams share it with the conference. So, like Ohio State and Indiana are going to share their revenue with the Big Ten, which that means gets
Well,
dispersed to
what
all
about
the other
Oregon too?
teams.
Because Oregon's in there,
Yeah. So all of those
and
teams that are
Oregon's
in
part
those
of the Big
conf
Ten now.
I keep forgetting, honestly.
I know.
I
I'm
don't even
sorry.
want to talk about it. I don't even talk. It's such stupid. Big Ten country is the
Ridiculous.
Midwest,
I know.
but they're an independent. They're not in the
Mhm.
ACC. So they're
So
mad
they don't
because
share with anybody.
they don't share with anybody. So they're losing out on that money that they were going to get from making the playoffs. So they're mad at the ACC because the ACC pushed Miami. Miami is one of their teams.
Miami, right? Miami, who beat them?
And I'm like, you guys are an independent. I'm like, you're mad that you're independent at when the time comes. You don't have to be without a
Well,
conference. You could be in a conference. Heck, you could be in the Big Ten. You could be in the ACC. You could run the Big 12. You could run the Pac 12. You could do so much, but you choose not to.
yep. I wonder if God told them not to join a conference.
They're just a ridiculous team.
It's
Honestly,
sad.
it's just
I
so
would
it's one of
I would not be proud to support a college. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I would be embarrassed as a fan.
I
How can you
honestly, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I cannot believe. And then their fans are like, but we're the better team. You lost to two of the teams that got into. You're not the better team.
exactly.
You would have got wiped. You would have got dog walked in the playoffs. I
So
think they're
let's
also
sorry, go ahead.
no, you're okay. I think they're also living off the mindset of like we were the national runner up last year. So that means we deserve an automatic bid. And it's like that's
No,
not how it works.
no, no. Because look at James Madison and Tulane. I mean, like, have they
Hmm.
ever been anywhere close to being in the playoffs? I mean, like, look at UCF how many seasons ago? UCF was undefeated for almost 2 full seasons, and they never got a chance to play in, for the playoffs for a national championship. But I did want to run through the games real quick
Hmm.
and get your take on who you think would win out of the playoffs that are coming up, the first round.